Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Here's a nutshell. Oh, that's gonna be in.
I think my favourite was Michelangelo.
As it stands, Michelangelo.
Raph.
I had a few figures. They used to hang around with the He-Man a lot, I think. They were similar sized figures.
I had the sewer base thing. Do you know you always got like big plate bases? And I think I had a shredder. No? A splinter. I had a splinter. And I think I had Rocksteady, but not Bebop.
And I had like I think it was a Bebop, but it was like from a market stall. Someone's used Bebop, and the paint was wearing off. Used Bebop isn't a nice term.
And I used to have one turtle, and it could transform into an actual turtle. I don't know why. I think you were supposed to go, oh, it's mutating, but they only mutate once, so I don't know. I think I used to play it like it was a power these normal turtles had, like they were like, picking on me, eh? I'm a mutant ninja teenage turtle, and change it, because I used to like transformy things.
I'm pretty sure I had the Leonardo from the film where they went back in time, or it was just sort of gimmicky Leonardo. My friend Jackie bought me that on my birthday, and she still brings it up today on Facebook because I think it's the only memory she has of me.
I loved the cartoon series. It was something I always remember Saturday mornings and then rushing home after school for if I knew it was on that day, and something I look forward to watching.
I always liked it when there was a different episode where there was like a random villain that got shoved in, like a crocodile randomly turns up one week. I always liked those.
Shredder made some mutant frogs, and then they all wore Hawaiian shirts, and Shredder says something like, I like all living things, and one of them goes, he sounds like a nice guy, and they listen to him for the rest of the episode.
I always liked April, even though she was a bit annoying. I don't know, I think I've always had an affinity for redheads, you know?
Oh no!
And I like the concept of the Foot, just a giant organisation of ninjas against them.
I loved Krang, even though he looked like a scrotal sack.
And Rocksteady and Bebop, I have a lot of affection for the cartoon.
Baxter, I think he was called. I had the toy of him, and I imagine he was a bit of a bitch, but I can't remember his son.
No container can hold me!
Loved Splinter. Always good to have a rat that hangs around in his pyjamas. Here's a question for you. Was Shredder an early precursor to Alexander the Meerkat? Because they wear the same kind of outfit, and they're both rodents that speak.
I always thought that they had the most delicious looking pizza.
The one where there's little alien hatchlings on pizzas, that put me off pizza for like a day. Which is a big thing.
Actually, something from the new film, Michael Bay's new film, I've seen the set of their sewer hangout, and it looks really cool. It looks really like the cartoon, which actually got me a little bit excited for the film despite all the negativity I'd heard.
Oh, they're not going to be teenagers or mutants anymore, or ninjas or turtles. It's like, if you're doing it, they should be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The 4 facts about them, do what you want with them, but 4 facts you can't change is they're teenagers who are mutant Ninja Turtles. And he went, oh well, what if they were middle-aged aliens? It's like, well, do something else. But he's gone back on that now.
I remember playing it in the arcade. There was that, and then there was the Simpsons one, and they were like the 2 I always played. And you obviously you could pick a turtle, and I believe you could be any of the 4 of them. And then you used to fall down manholes, and it was like who turned out the light. Depending on which turtle you picked, obviously you had different weapons, so it was cool. And you used to be able to like pick up the foot soldiers and like throw them across the screen, which was cool. And then they just put loads of the little cameo characters in as the bosses. It was really fun. I loved that game. I want to play it again.
Thank you, my turtles.
I don't remember ever like going to see any of the films or having them, because I definitely didn't have them on like VHS.
I loved them. The first 2 I still kind of love. The third one is weird because they go back to ancient Japan, and I don't know what the thought process is. Oh, we've done 2. Yeah, now we have to send them to ancient Japan. It's a natural next step. It doesn't make sense to me.
The films, I found them a bit freaky, seeing a real life live action turtle. Spongy is how I would describe the way they look.
My favourite bit's in the second bit when they're fighting the Snap Turtle and the Wolfman to Vanilla Ice. They barge into this club fighting, and Vanilla Ice sees them, and I think we're supposed to believe he on the spot comes up with Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. Because she won't be mortified by giant animals fighting. You would just write a song, a hit song.
I've never seen TMNT, the animated one, but I'm told it's very good several times by Scott.
Just really cool animation, really slick. They make the turtles look really good. And the story itself's a bit out there, but it feels really grounded in a weird way because you focus on these turtles. And the Raph Leonardo sort of arc in it's really cool. I wish they'd done more of them actually. I wanted more TMNT films rather than Michael Bay.
I remember seeing the episode of Power Rangers where the turtles like turned up for some reason. That was weird. I think I sorted that out though because I think I was pretty old when that came out. I don't think I watch Power Rangers anymore because I think it's the space one, which begs even more questions as to how they crossed over.
So the Mutant Ninja Turtles are for real?
Yeah. Hey, we couldn't believe they were really Power Rangers either. Pretty trippy.
So they were our memories of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
If you have your own memories, comment below.
And join us next week for another video.
I do feel like the Turtles pimp.
It's so professional.